Hi all, right, keep going with RAF, still the same day as I've recorded that last part, so I'm keen to try and get it finished. So yeah, well, let's get the next raid down. Okay, there we go. So we've got a lot going on with this raid. It's at Rochester Industry as the primary, however we're using the secondary target, so we're going for 4NES Radar Net 6 with that strategy card. Also, it would be a minor raid because of how it was, but we've added that to made it a major raid with that. So this just says we bomb the secondary target, but we use the eligibility for it from the primary target, like I've said, which turns it into a minor raid. However, we then turn it into a major raid with us, so we can have 16 grouping. We do not conduct a rendezvous check for it as well. So good. Okay. And I think we've got 6. Did we get 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have. We've got 16 grouping, so and we don't conduct a rendezvous check as well, remember, so that's good. Right, got the window open. It's a bit breezy. The door's banging a bit. If there's any noise that's not sounding normal, it might be that. Okay. Right, yeah. So, all good. Yeah, I didn't have ME-110s there as well, because I kept them for that raid, so our coast escorts are ME-109s, but yeah, it probably doesn't make too much difference. Right, British detection. See if we can keep it low this time. A 2, good. Right, so starting with a 2. OCVs are nice and low. Now this is with what, 2. Ooh, that's even better then, because we've got broken clouds. Oh, come the bomb and it won't be so clever. But so broken clouds says it's a 1, so we add 1 to that for 3. We do have yeah, well, there's no getting round about that. We do have the radar nets 5 and 6. Hopefully we're going to do away with one of them. So another 4 takes us to 7. And then number of grouping in the raid is huge. 14 plus, so that's another 5. Takes us to 12 though, so that's pretty good, I think. 12 is perfect, isn't it? That's one of the good ones. Just, I was looking there at first because it's an airway, but that's sufficient and limited. So that's really good. So no Spitfire Ace as well. Okay, good start. Moving on. Rendezvous check. We do not conduct a rendezvous check because we're using the major raid coordination, so we'll put that away. And then let's see what squadrons are coming along. Okay, so we had a sufficient warning, which is much nicer than the airway. So sufficient is 3 from 611. I was hoping they might have got some green ones, but no. Now, well, no, this isn't an airfield either, is it? Yeah. Not its primary or its secondary. I'm assuming it was. I don't know. Well, you know what? It's not an airfield, so they're all going in the cup. So that's 3 Spitfires in the cup. That's our starter of 3. Sufficient warning, yeah. So 2 from 511. Right, we've got 2 green units, but we're only allowed to take 1. So between the A and the B there is the A. That obviously stays out the cup. And now we take another 1 as well. So it's either going to be the Hurricane or the Spitfire. Normally you would take the Spitfire over the Hurricane, but there is 2 Hurricanes. One of them's green. Not sure about that one. Don't think it's anything I've come across in the rules as well, so I don't know. You know, you could say, well, take the Hurricane, then it leaves one of each. However, we can't take this one anyway, so should we take the Spitfire? You know what? I'll take what's worse for me. I'll take the Spitfire, but I've got the feeling that maybe should have been the Hurricane. You know what? Let's go and have a wee quick look. Yeah, well, I mean, you would take a green unit if you could. That we've obviously took one, but I think it is going to be the Hurricane because 7.1, the raid response pool A says take the type of squadron, Hurricane or Spitfire, that is more plentiful in the sector. And then B, if the number of Hurricanes and Spitfires are equal, take a Spitfire. So, yeah, maybe I will just give myself that one. And I mean, because there is still a Hurricane and a Spitfire, to be honest, even though one's reduced, but it doesn't go into that. So I'm going to take the Hurricane, after all. If I've got that wrong, well, let me know. So that's 5, what was that, 511. That was 2 from 511. So we got 2 from 711 as well. None of them are reduced as well. So we're going to get one of the Hurricanes, we're getting the B, takes us to 6, and we're getting the Spitfire as well, takes us to 7. I think that's it though. Nothing in London, so that was sufficient. Yeah, so 7, so not too bad. What do I need now? Yeah, to see, we're going to see what's going to come out. So we need to roll dice here, don't we? Yeah. Right, we're starting with a 4. Starting with a 4. September 1st to 10th is a +2 to 6. Target sector is a 11 group. Yes. Up to 7. Primary target is now this is primary target. Well, it's industry, so it's a +1 up to 8. Target is deep. No. Warning is very early. No. Intelligence is accurate. No. Intelligence is limited. Grouping has 12 or more. Yeah, raid has 12 or more grouping. +3, so that's up to 11. And there's no more raids in this time segment, so it's 11. So yeah, I got away with that again. So it's a low response. Squadrons in the pool was 7, so 3 of them are coming out. That'll do. Yeah, 3 of them are coming out. Taking us down to 4. 3 of these back out again. Right, we've got a 611, a 5, 2 from 2 Spitfires from 611. That's good and it's bad, I suppose, and that means they're going to come back. And Hurricane from 511 is in there. Yeah, okay. And well, we've got 4. Intelligence was limited though. 4 in a pool, but number of group in the raid excluding channel patrol. Yeah, they're all coming along. That's okay though. Okay, so there's what we've got. We've got 5 fighters, 5 grouping against the 4 squadrons. So again, it's not going to trigger the one that I missed that time, whatever it's called. I need more than 1. So yeah. Interesting to see there's 3 A's there and a B, so a bad A result would be lovely. And obviously, I mean bad for the British. Right, next card. Hunter interception. Right, so grouping are greater than squadron, so all squadrons that are intercepted remain in the hunt box. So same result as the last time, so it's all going smooth up to now. Right, raid approach event. Let's see what we get. Not space to put that. Actually, can I get rid of one of these? Well, actually, I can get rid of both of these strategy cards. They've done their thing, I think. Maximum raid size, they're not coming up. Rendezvous check. Yeah, that's fine. I can discard them anyway. Just to make a bit of space. Right, event card, and it's raid approach. For Eagle E, squadrons patrol elsewhere, move full sea squadrons in eligible sectors to in-flight box. Yeah, we like this one, don't we? And the fact we got a sufficient... Again, nobody's pulled me up for that one before, so we look at every sector. We don't just consider the ones that we were looking at, so that makes it even better for us. So we're looking at full sea squadrons. So I'll go through them. We've got 611. There's a sea squadron. Spitfire, that was one of the ones that went back, wasn't it? Yeah, so that was good. So where is it going in flight, innit? Yeah, so it goes in flight full, but and then we've got 511. Yeah, he went back as well, didn't he? Ooh. Okay, he's away. He's a C. Both the C's went back out the cup. They both got removed from the cup, and then we've drawn that event. We're getting lucky now. So 711. Oh, he's a C. Wow. Okay, nothing for one done. 211. They're both B's, unfortunately, and we can't take the C because it's reduced. It's got to be full. And 311. There's a C Hurricane. And 411. And there's a C as well. That was excellent. 5 squadrons we just took off the map there. And to in-flight, now they'll go... Yeah, they'll go back to just the rearm bit, so we won't see them. We won't see them again, I don't think. Unless, we'll not had that event for a long time actually, unless we get in a squadron turnaround event, that could spoil the party. Right, okay, that was good. Right, so that's the event done. That was the right one, approach event, yeah. Just double checking that. Moves away. Right, hunter attack. So yeah, here we go. See if we can get a nice low dice roll again. A 3, I'll take that. Right, let's have a look at the combat values. Okay, so what we got? We've got nothing for fighters. We've got 4, 8, 10, 13 for the squadrons. 13 combat value and 5 grouping in the combat. 5, 13. Row D, not too bad, and it's only a 3 result, so not the worst. Let's see what we've got. We've got, for us, DDA. So disrupt is to in-flight. So disrupt for our A's, in-flight, and disrupt for our B's, in-flight, and then it's a BORT for our C's. Is that a bit in-flight reduced, is it? Yeah, BORT for our C's. Yeah, that's right. That's the first hits that we've really taken on our fighters, and like I say, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to see them again this day. But, well, no light losses though, or heavy losses up to now, so that's good. Right, what about across the other side? We've got disrupt for their A's. It was the A's we wanted. Better result. That's a pity. We've got DAL. So disrupt for their A's. Full squadrons, unfortunately, are going bomber box reduced. So he goes Just zoom out there a little bit. He goes bomber box reduced, and he goes bomber box reduced. And then the reduced one though, surely he doesn't disrupt. Reduced squadron, he goes to in-flight reduced, right. And the B, it was the C was a light loss, damn it. So we're not getting any losses on him. So it's the B, R and A, so abort, so he's in-flight reduced as well. Okay, so 2 of them got through, but they have stayed, they've been reduced, so yeah, I'll take that. It's not too bad. I mean, I think we got quite lucky there with the event as well, so we can't grumble too much, can we? Okay, next card. That was Hunter Attack, right, so raid target event. So what we get. Target event grant in the yellow box, interception over coast. If raid warning is none or late, we had sufficient. None or late, move all grouping from channel patrol to close escort. Bomb before squadron, interception and attack. Okay, well, the warning wasn't none or late, so that's not happening anyway. Right, next on the squadron interception. Right, so squadrons the lesson grouping. So select grouping to be attacked equal to number of squadrons bomber block. Pick full before reduced. We're all JU-88s, so he's going to pick 2 of these. And again, I've never been that sure about which ones that he has to pick, so we'll pick an A and a C, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe I should be randomising that too. I don't know. Or maybe it tells you in the rules. That's possible as well. So if any grouping and bomber box are not intercepted, so that's these 4, move aside an equal number of CE grouping. If any grouping bomber box are not intercepted. Yeah, I think they've got to go. They don't get involved, do they? Yeah, they go with their bombers, obviously. And we're left with this. Just it can be a better result if you do have close escort, can it? Well, there's only 2 of our bombers being intercepted, so we should probably take that as a plus. Okay, right. Okay, so squadron interception and then squadron attack, I think. Right. Yeah, I forgot that. Away with the. Got my bomber chart ready, which I was forgetting about. That was the last time we didn't get a squadron attack, did we? Okay, so let's roll again. 3 again. Not bad, but it shouldn't be as good for us this time, I don't think. So we have 5, 10, 12, 14. 14 combat value, 2 grouping in the combat. That takes us down to row G with a 3. We've got A, D, H. So abort for our A. As in flight reduced. Not that really matters, but the next one's going to hurt. We don't have any B's, but the C's. Oh, is that a heavy loss? Really? Yeah, that's a heavy loss. Damn it. So he goes heavy loss box, and we lose 2 points. not so good. Okay, and he has 2A results. He's got D, no effect, L. So, we wanted a board, didn't we? Disrupt, reduced squadrons. Yeah, they just stay in fight reduced. Yeah, not the best there, but well. Okay, hopefully now our bombing run will start. Yeah, bombardment. So, okay. Right, let's get a higher dice roll this time. Oh, a 6 again. I'm getting quite good with the dice. Last couple of turns. Right, so we've got a strength of 5, 10, 15, 20. And a 6 on the dice, so that's really good. But we are, yeah, I think we're broken clouds this time, aren't we? Because we fought 2, so broken clouds gives 2 shifts to the left, and there's no other column shifts. So 2 shifts to the left with a, what did I say, 20? 20, so it goes along to 12 to 14 with a 6, so it's still an H result. Excellent. Oh, and it's the radar net. Oh, good. So heavy damage, 3 points. So 1, 2, 3, minus 17. And radar and HQs, 1 or 2 points, place light damage marker. Heavy damage, place a heavy damage marker. Ooh, that's excellent. So Forness, we'll just put it on the map, I think. It's just Forness radar net. It's just taking heavy damage. That's going to knock it out. That won't contribute. For our next three raids were all radar net 6 was part of them. So that's going to take 2 points away from our detection. That's superb. Right. Okay, and all grouping should then move to the raid display, but again, I'll just wait and we'll jump on here and move all grouping in-flight bots to their air bases or to the clock per German recovery schedule. I'll do that now. Okay, that's everything put away. Next is our clock check. Well, this time there's no more face-up target cards for this time slot, so that goes away. That's the clock marker to the next clock space for which I have raids, so 0800. And then we go to step 22 for squadron turnaround. Okay, so just one time space moved, one clock space. So there's nothing in the rearm, there's nothing up there at all, is there? No. There's nothing in the rearm, nothing in the landing box. We've got one light loss unit there. So just from the in-flight box, which we have a bunch. So the full squadrons go to the rearm box. So I'll do that, and then the reduced squadrons go to the landing box full side up. So there we go, a nice selection of squadrons and stuck up in the top board there. Much like I say, because of how we're playing it, unless of course the event kicks in to bring them back, then we'll not see them again today. Okay, next card, right, I just took that away. That was card 22. 23, German fighter turnaround. Move all German fighter grouping now in the current clock space and all airware clock spaces to their air bases. Well, we've none of them, but we don't really care about them. Assigned fighter grouping. Again, we've assigned all our fighter grouping. So, and then return to step 9. So I think I'm going to keep going. Am I? Yeah, I think if we can get this other raid done, then I might just be able to finish this day with one more part after that. So let's get the next raid down. Okay, the next raid at Hornchurch Airfield, major raid. OCV values not the best. However, remember we've got that radar net taken out, so yeah, each undamaged radar net gives a +2, so that's not the case. So we'll only get the +2 for the 7. Right. Anyway, and there's the raid. 5 bombers. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, reduced this to 13, so we're 1 short. Just because we ran out of fighters. That's right. I've got 5. Oh no, hang on. Oh, I've got that wrong. You fool. I get 2 in the channel patrol, yes. But I need 3 in the close escort, don't I? I should have just knocked a bomber off there. Can I sneak that away, and is it going to cause... I mean, it's going to be that, or I'm going to be like this. So I'm only going to have 3 fighters in the hunt box, which I don't like. Whereas I probably would have, if I'd realised, I probably would have just went down to 4 bombers, and then that way I can have this guy down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to allow myself that one. I know it was meant to be set up before. It's just been... don't like doing these things, so Grant, do you? It's not that I'm changing my mind because something's happened. It's just me not working out the numbers here. And I knew I had only 13. I think that's what it was. Yeah, because I could have had another fighter in this raid, but I ran out of fighters. So I said, well, that's fine. I'll just have 13. But I was forgetting the fact that I was going to have... I'm better going down to 12 in the raid and being able to have 4 fighters. Okay, I'm going to give myself that one, so that you can call me what you want. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Right, so that's the raid set up. We're going to detect, low die, bloody that. Keep it low. Oh, it's a 1. We're getting the dice rolls now, aren't we? And we've knocked out a radar net. Oh, this could be good. Okay. Right, apply modifiers. Well, OCV, this is Wolfwalk 2. Unfortunately, we're broken clouds. Well, in actual fact, it's a 3 instead of what could be a 4. So that's a +3 to this 1 that we rolled nicely to a 4. Then remember, we don't count radar net 6, but we do count radar net 7, so that's another +2 to 6. And I was just thinking, could I been cheeky there and got away with that? But no, because if you remember, I had 13 grouping in my raid, and I've reduced it to 12. Sort of, I know I shouldn't have been allowed to do that, but I'm sure you can understand. But it still keeps it in that same band, so that would have made me feel worse if I'd knocked down a bit there. So that's a +4, so it takes us to 10. That's all we're getting. And then, yeah, I prefer 11 and 12, I think. Well, maybe not. No, because it does take it to late. Late, but it brings the Spitfire Ace, doesn't it? Spitfire Ace goes on accurate, doesn't he? I'm sure. Yeah, accurate very early. So a bit late. It's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, actually, I shouldn't grumble about that one. Okay, right. So we are getting the Spitfire, so we'll get him in the cup ready when it comes. Okay. So that was our detection sorted out. Next, we rendezvous check. Now, yeah, we have to check this time. It must be that high-speed raid card that does the thing, doesn't it? Yeah, it says do not conduct a rendezvous check for this raid. We also do not count this raid when conducting rendezvous checks for other raids in the time segment and towards the 3 raids. Yeah, okay, I was right. So we've got to keep that in mind on this roll. And sorry, I'm talking about this future raid, this high-speed raid, which I don't know if you can read that or not, but so we don't count that. So if we happen to roll the one that says do you have 3 raids in this time segment, which normally we would have, then we don't, because we don't count that. Okay. Right. Well, let's roll the dice. It might not even matter, Grant. Roll the dice. Roll the 4. I'm not sure I like the sound of that one. 11 or more grouping are in the raid and the Luftwaffe is not depleted. So again, that wouldn't have mattered to her. Well, it would have been if we'd rolled a 5, you might have been sort of challenging me then, because that is 13 or more grouping, and we've got 12, but maybe we should have 13. So 11 or more grouping in the raid. So yeah, unfortunately the rendezvous check's a failure, so we're gonna have to roll for this. We've got a 1, so that's good. At least they're only reduced. So it's A grouping are reduced. So all our A grouping are reduced. This ME109, this ME110. Only 1 of our bombers. Oh, and only 1 in the hunt box as well. That wasn't too bad then. That could have been worse. Yeah, that could have been worse. Okay, moving on. British raid response. Right, let's see what they're getting. Okay, so that shouldn't be too bad because we got a wait warning, didn't we? So wait warning only wants squadrons 2 from 611. We've only got 1. Now that one stays out of the cut because this isn't an airfield. Fortunately, we did get the Spitfire, so we've got 2 units. 2 from London, there's nothing there. And the only other ones are 1, but from 511, 711, and 311. So 1 from 511. We're going to take the reduced unit, aren't we? Yes, we are. So that stays out the cut 2, knocking us up to 3. And 1 from 711. There's nothing there. Yeah, we got lucky with all this. And 1 from 311. Oh, and there's a reduced unit in there as well, which we can take because we're allowed to take 2. And that's it. So 4 units, 2 of them which are reduced. Yeah. This is going well. Right. Let's see what the response. What I'll try to work out here. Yeah, but if any might come out the cup, yeah, that's right. So we roll dice again, don't we? Alright, starting with a 2. Sounds good, but this is the kind of random one that can suddenly appear at anything at the end. Okay, so the date gives us a +2 up to 4. Target sector is a 1 group up to 5. Primary target is an airfield up to 7. Target is deep. No. Warning is very early. No. Intelligence is accurate. Yes, and our raid has at least one bomber group. Yeah, +2 up to 9. Then intelligence is accurate. Raid is 12 or more grouping. And again, there it's just we're just getting away with that. So nothing really changed, you know. In my let's just sneak a wee bomber out of there because it's causing us trouble. So that's us up to 12. Target cards yet to be resolved. -1 per card. So we've still got 2 to resolve. So that 12 is going to go down to a 10. Does that help us? No, it doesn't. We went from 12, which was high, to 10, which is all out. So there we are. So we're on the far right column with 4 squadrons in the pool, and none of them are coming out. We have accurate intelligence that says when one or more bomber grouping on the bomber box, use chart A first. Number of group in the hunt box is 4. Squadrons in the pool is 4. Yes, so they will respond, and they'll respond with everything. That's fine. We've got 4 against 4, and 2 of their guys are reduced. So, okay, so we've got in the hunt box. Like I said, 4 against 4. 2 of their guys reduced. So, yeah, should be all right. Right, next card. Yeah, we're running out of space again. Camera. I've got that other phone back. I've been messing about with that. I'm due for an upgrade too, so I'd like to think my next recording might not have these problems, but we'll see. Hunter interception. So grouping are equal to squadron, so everything's intercepted. Moving on. Raid approach event. Let's see what we get. E. Escort rendezvous. I'm not sure if the light's getting a bit messed up here because the sun's blaring in the window, so hopefully it's not too bad. It looks alright in the camera. But right, escort rendezvous failure. All B grouping in close escort box leave the raid. Approach event, yeah it was, yeah. Well, we do actually have the B grouping and the close escort. So just Ham leaves the raid. That's not too bad. Right, okay. Let's see if we can get to the end of this before it conks out. Right, hunter attack. Okay. Right, let's roll a dice. See if our dice rolling. Let's keep them going, keep it low. Right. Failed this time. Big style. So we got a 6. So this might be messy. Right. Combat value is. Oh yeah, we've got one guy reduced, didn't we? I forgot about that. So 1 there, 5, 7, 9, 13 with 4 grouping in the combat. And it's only down to row D, which wasn't terrible, but that 6 is going to be the hurt, I think. So we've got LAD. So white loss for A's. So only the 1 though. So white loss loses us a point down to -16. And then we abort a B, which is in-flight reduced. And we disrupt our C's, which is just to in-flight. Yeah. Could have been worse with a 6 die roll. Right, anything for them? Well, they do have an L on the C's. Ooh. Right, so we've got we've got 3 B's, that's no effect. That's harsh. So they've no A's, would be an abort. No effect for the B's. So no effect to bomb box. So he's going bomb box. The reduced ones are going bomb box as well, but they're staying reduced obviously. That's messy. The C is a white loss, so it's a Spitfire Ace. which doesn't go in the weight loss box, but we do get that point back for it. Yeah, well, I think we've been quite lucky with the letters, the selector letters, so maybe can't grumble too much. Okay, so we've got 3 squadrons up against the bombers this time, so that might not get such a result this time. Okay, let's keep it moving before we conk out. So raid target event, which is the yellow bit grant, target event, navigational error, if the raid target is inland or deep. Oh, that's harsh. We are inland, and it's shift 2 columns left for bombing. Boo, that's horrible. Right then. Right, I'll leave that card there then, because just in case I forget. Right, and then we've got the squadrons to deal with. So we've got 3 squadrons. Squadrons are lesson grouping. So again, it's all JU-88s. But he's going to pack full before reduce. So that one goes aside. So and then he intercepts all the full squadrons. That's right, isn't it? Full before reduced. Yeah, that's right. And then if any group in bomber box, if any group in bomber box are not intercepted, move aside an equal number of channel escorts. So he goes aside, which I think was good for us really, because he's reduced. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be very good. And even if we get the bomb, then we've got that event to spoil things for us. Okay, so squadron attack. So we are 3 against 3 here. Let's see if we can get a better dice roll this time. Keep it low. That's a 2. Good. Right, we've got 5, 10, 15, 19, 21, 23. Yuck. 23 with 3 grouping. Takes us down to G, row G. The 2 just might help a little bit though. Oh no, it's not at all. It's horrible. Ugh. Right, so we've got DHA and with no A grouping. Unfortunately, we've got 2 B grouping, which are going to be heavy losses. 1, 2, that's 4 points. That's harsh. And the C is an abort, so to inflict reduced. Yeah, and we're not going to get a bomber. I'm hoping that we're going to get a couple of points back for the British. They've got no effect LD. Oh, jackpot. No effect for the A's. They're all B's. They're all white losses. Oh, that's recovery there. So white loss for that, and white loss for these 2. 3 points back. Oh, that's that makes it all okay, I think, because we were 1, 2, 3, back up to minus 16. That's held it together. Good stuff. Right, okay. Right, pushing on, because I think I'm close to running out of things. I don't think there's going to be much bombing anyway though, is there? Right, conduct a bombardment. Is this even worthwhile looking at? Well, we'll have a look. So we've only got a strength of 3, but with that event, we need a 6 to do anything, I think. We've got a 3. We've got strength of 3. We move 2 columns to the left, yeah. We're on column 1, so we would need a 6 to do 1 damage, so no damage done there. I think that was destined to happen, to be honest. Okay, so, and then all grouping go away, we can get rid of that event. That was a nasty one, that. And next card. Let's just quickly get this finished. We can So yeah, I've done all that. All the grouping are moved to the in-flight or back to their bases. From the in-flight to their clock space on the bases. We do have another 2 raids for this time slot, so we just bump back to card number 9, don't we? Yes, we do. Good. So quickly back to card number 9. And that'll be that. So there's two videos I've put together today. So you can see I'm keen to try and get this finished. Yeah. Okay, right, I better go because I think we're going to run into everything shortly. Right, so we've got 2 more raids the day to go, and then the clean up, the end of the day phase. So I should be able to put that together in the next video. Probably no time tonight, and yeah. I'm hoping it's only going to be 2 or 3 days before I can get back to it, but we'll see. You never know. Okay, cheers for now, guys.